But I've got these gold fingers!
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back with episode
4.
Episode 4.
I can count.
We got it. We're back. It's been a fun ride so far, and we're just getting started. It feels like we're just on this train to nowhere.
Yeah, it's going nowhere, and it's going nowhere fast. Actually, it's not. We got these like sweet shirts today.
We did get these awesome shirts. We got bling bling. Check out these
see.
Baby Gundam shirts. Guys, if you're looking for anything print oriented, if you're looking to print something, you know, everyone likes to print, you know, put your logo on some, slap it on some cargo pants or some jorts or something like that. Go to printingiscool.com. You're not going to be disappointed. Trust me. It's awesome. Aesthetic print design. They did our logo.
Yeah, Casey, he hooked it up. He did our logo. They kill it. They do it all.
I'm telling you, if you need something done, go there. They're the best. Printingiscool.com. Today, we are going to be discussing the real grade Force Impulse Gundam, one of the newer real grades. It might be the newest one now that I'm thinking about it.
I just want to say it looks good.
You gotta be like,
I mean, it does. Whatever.
good.
Like, it looks cool. Yeah.
yeah, it looks awesome. From Gundam Seed Destiny, which is probably the least liked series out of all the Gundams.
Yeah, I haven't watched him. I actually saw a meme today that was like, it's the Spider-Man pointing at each other, and it was Strike Impulse, like, what is it? Ale Strike, Strike Freedom. There's a couple more, but they're all just pointing at.
Yeah,
I mean,
the same like red wings on the back.
yeah,
We all look the same.
we all look the same. We're hopefully we're gonna kind of break up what we've been doing, because I think we've been gearing mostly into the review part of it.
Yeah, I think we're in a big shift.
Yeah, like it's cool to review kits, but
And we are
I
still
just
going to
think-
review this. I think at the end of the day, we're going to give it some kind of rating.
yeah, but I think it's going to be less of the focus. Like, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Like, podcasts are cool. Podcastercool.com.
Yeah, I think the big thing is I want to engage with our community a little bit more because, look, everyone knows the Force Impulse Gundam. You go to YouTube, you're going to find a review that's got a million views.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's
you don't
doing
need us
that,
to
so
tell you that it's a good Gundam.
Let's
all
let's
right?
bring something else to the table, and
Yeah.
I think this is like an evolution of what that's going to be. And half of it is, we're moving soon, which is going to be cool, and we're going to have a really cool setup. So right now we're like in my bedroom. That's kind of like this blurry. I'm blurry. He's
We're just
not.
blurry.
Yeah, you know.
It's like that Puddle of Mudd song.
Is that a Puddle of Mudd song? I think of. Oh God.
Everything's so blurry, baby Gundam's cool.
That's sick.
Check
That's
out
actually
our
cool.
favorite band, Puddle of Mudd. They're on everything: YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
Honestly,
Does Puddle of Mudd have a podcast?
Puddle of Podcast of Mud. What could we do there? I don't know. I mean, they should. And honestly, at this point, I'll take any attention I can get.
That's true.
It Puddle of Mud, whatever.
We'll do another podcast that's only going to be about Puddle of Mudd, and we'll go through their discography. We'll have like 3 episodes. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh man.
So I think we should start with maybe newer kits coming out, maybe some hinted at stuff, maybe some pictures of certain kits that came out recently, like within the last week.
Yeah, I
about pretty hype stuff.
I think I had the Unicorn, the Master Grade Extreme, and the Master Grade Verka Wing Gundam in my cart at some point this week, and then talked myself out of it because, like I said, we're moving soon, and
yeah, moving's expensive.
yeah, it's expensive, and then also just that's just another
And when you're
box
trying to,
to try to not break.
yeah,
So,
and when you sync, what is the EX like 210 or something like that.
Yeah, I think if you...
Some expensive plastic.
Yeah. I think on USA Gundam Store, it's like 210 right now. And then I had...
Shout outs. Please sponsor us, please. I got to pay rent.
No, I'm not begging, dude. We're cool. We're hot. We're putting out hot content, dude.
We have put a lot of stuff into the cart, taken it out, put it back in.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Including some premium Bandai stuff.
I don't know if I've ever taken it out of the cart. I think it's just like...
Just sitting there.
The cookies like reset. So like it's gone, and like that's probably for the better at the end of the day.
They supposedly like hold it when you put it in the cart, so they're like, we're not gonna hold it if you're not gonna buy it.
I think
piece
it's
of
kind of a... It might be a feature that they lose your cart. A feature for your like Wells Fargo Discover app where you check your balance and you
This guy
still have all your
cannot
money.
afford it. They're doing the math. They're like, he's only got $20 in his bank account.
yeah.
How is he going to spend $250 on Gundams? It's like, my
there's-
paycheck goes in at midnight. Trust me, I'm going to buy it.
Guys,
Like,
please,
it's not happening.
You're bargaining with them, like please.
Come on, man.
Don't do it.
I'll give you $30. Just give me like one
If you
runner.
do it, I'll forget about this kit and I'll spend it on rent or something stupid.
Just give me the runner for the bazooka, please. Fuck.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, I think the unicorn looks cool.
It does. It looks awesome.
I think
As much, I love the design of the unicorn. I
Yeah.
think for me, I don't think it's anything different than a lot of the Gunpla community feels, which is like, there's so many unicorns out there that it just seems excessive. I think we even touched on this in a previous,
yeah,
episode.
exactly.
It just seems a little excessive to throw another unicorn one in. But I think from what I've seen, it looks amazing. The LEDs are awesome. Like,
Yeah.
for me, it's just it's still a little too pricey, I think, to pull the trigger on it. But it looks incredible. Anyone who can afford it should buy it.
After watching the videos of like, the main reviewers and whatnot, like,
You mean us?
yeah, for real. We're top dogs. It definitely looks cool. I don't know if like I want to shell out $200.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know, man. Sometimes I think about it like sitting like right here on my desk, like lit up, looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's almost like a desk light at that
Panties
point.
hit
So I
the
don't know.
floor when they'll see that.
Yeah, mine do. You know it.
MGEX Master Grade Expensive Unicorn. Go buy it if you can. Looks incredible. I'm jealous of anyone who has it, honestly. That's going to be a fun one. Long ass build.
Yeah, for real.
Good time.
It does look enjoyable, and then like putting like the LEDs like throughout the system, like
you have to,
just like something to break up the normal build. Like I feel like no matter how different it gets, you're used to like putting kind of like similar structures together, but like
that one's gonna
it
throw
being
a wrench
hollow.
Yeah,
that's got to be freaky.
Well,
right?
also
Or
it's like
maybe it's hollow. I don't really know what it is.
We talked about like ultimately when you get instructions for a model kit, like you can start wherever the hell you want. Like you can start with the gun or the accessories or whatever. Like, but that one, like you really do have to start with the like whatever chest unit because you have to build the kit around the LED kit. You don't have a choice. You're like, I'm doing it verbatim. Not that that's a big deal, but for some people.
I mean, that's how I do.
Start with the legs.
Literally all of my kits, I think.
Yeah. I mean, me too. I don't like to.
I feel like I'm gonna break it up, and then I don't know, what the point?
I'm a sheep.
What the point?
Give me instructions. I'll follow them. Okay, so MGEX Unicorn, awesome. We got some exciting pictures this week for the new Verka kit this year. The Wing Zero Verka looks absolutely beautiful. Just looks remarkable. I mean,
whoa, you pulled it up and it looks great.
It looks nuts. If I was gonna do it, I would probably do it in the pose with the two guns like that. I think that just looks absolutely epic.
Dude, I think about this all the time where you see these pictures of like the poses that the retailers will do, and maybe like I don't know. It's hard to get out of your head because then you do it. You know? Like it's hard. Maybe it's hard to do something different. Maybe like people more creative than myself are good at that. But like, I see that and I'm like, oh, I'll just do that. And at that point,
there's some cool ones. I mean, like, and I mean, that's the cool thing about the just general Gunpla community is like you just go on Instagram or Twitter or something, and then you'll just see a kid post in a certain way. You're like, oh my god, it's like a totally different way of looking at the kit. Like I didn't think about it doing that. I always thought about it just standing there epically, like not being like mid action or something.
Right.
But yeah. Yeah, the wing Verka, I mean, I'm not even I mean, I like the design a lot. I feel like I've never built one of the Wing Zeros, but I feel like if I was a betting man, that's probably going to be the best Wing Zero kit that you're going to get.
I don't think I gave a shit because of, the wide availability of Wing Gundams.
Yeah.
And, like, Verka kits can kind of go either way, it seems like sometimes. But,
yeah,
man, when I saw those pictures,
it
the
looks
collar separation on the shoulders,
beautiful.
It kind of just...
Decals.
Like, I'm definitely going to get that. Like, Master Grade Extreme Unicorn, but, like... The Verka wing is like that'll be the wing that I have the real grade just like in the backlog, and frankly, I don't really care about it at this point. Like,
because what I've noticed a lot with the Wing Zero kits in general is that like the tops of the wings will look really good, and then when you look under them, it just looks like shit. Like it just looks like a plastic toy underside, and that actually the under the wings look good too.
Right.
That's the first version of that kit that I've seen where that's the case. So yeah, that one's probably, I imagine that's probably going to be the best Zero kit that you're going to get. At least for the foreseeable future. And hopefully the last one for a while.
Yeah, again.
We've had enough Wing Zeros. We've had enough unicorns.
Yeah, Jesus.
Let's do something else. Hey, let's get some G Gundam kits in the mix, huh?
I just tweeted that.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God. I saw like somebody posted like, I think it was fan art. And it looked really cool. I think it's Domon's first fight with I don't even remember that guy's name. He comes back, like he gets the DG cells.
Yeah.
And he comes back, and then it transforms. It's like it's something actually.
The silver feet. He's got the silver feet.
Looking this up.
Oh man, it's gonna bother me.
I'll give you $5.
Silver kick or silver feet.
Well, I'm thinking of like his real name.
Yeah, Neo Nepal or something.
Michelob
Ultra. This episode brought to you by Michelob Ultra.
It says Michelob Chariot.
Yeah, it's Michelob Chariot.
Super,
yeah,
okay, that's it.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, look at that looks awesome. Like, give us these kits, Jesus.
I know.
Fuck.
It's ridiculous.
Come on. Give it a 2.0 of Shining Gundam, and you'll satiate me for like a year, maybe.
I think now it's like the resin kits. Like if you want new Shining or like a really nice, like
literally nothing about resin kits at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's just like I don't even really know how they're allowed to exist, like the companies, but it's awesome. I mean, Zaku Arali has just built a God Gundam resin kit, and it looks incredible. Like it looks like a brand new Master Grade 3.0 kit, like that. I don't know.
So are these people just like 3D printing?
I think so. I'm not too familiar either. Leave it in the comments. Let us know about resin kits. Yeah. Send us to some websites, some resources, some articles. We want to know too.
Yeah.
All right.
Send us a link. Hit us up. Talk to us.
So Wing Zero Verka, awesome. We got a couple new Core Gundam 2 alternate colors that got announced. The Mark II Gundam, sort of the black and yellow, and then the G3, sort of the faded blue. Both look awesome. I want to pick up that Mark II one. That looks sick.
Yeah, it does kind of look sick. I don't know like where I would like actually use that, but
I'm mixing it.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like regardless, like
people that have like airbrush kits are like, I had a Mark II Core Gundam 2 like 3 days after that shipped to my house. And then the big one, probably the biggest one that everyone's talking about, the sick one, epic, real grade Zeong.
I actually saw a lot of hate for it.
Really?
Yeah, I forget where I was, but
I keep
where I was on the internet. Man, it's so hard not to say. Like, anyways.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
I saw somebody talking shit. Like, I think it might have been like maybe a resin conversion or. Somebody just painted and scribed something, and they were just like, "This looks so much better than the one they're putting out." And I'm like, "Dude,
I think it looks awesome.
What the point?
Mean,
let them do it.
I want it. I definitely want it.
My skills, I don't know, man. My skills, dude. I couldn't recreate the like if I had an old Xeon kit, I definitely couldn't recreate anything close to the real grade. So. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck it.
I'm not a
And
professional.
dude, all the
scriber
particle
and-
effects like out of the hand, like that shit look cool.
Yeah,
Looks
and
like a claw.
the effect set coming with like a whole nother RX that you can do the classic pose with them shooting up at the Xeon.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
awesome. Like it's so sick. That one's coming out end of the year, January. So a little while for that one, but yeah, I definitely want it. I'm absolutely getting that. I
Oh,
think
I
that
need
and the Verka Wing Zero is probably the two I'm the most excited about. Ava Unit 2 is going to be shipping here probably pretty soon. That
Oh, I
one's
think
probably
it's
coming
that's
out.
awesome that you put that there. I want that so bad.
Yeah,
I haven't
Rebel.
ordered it mostly because we're like super broke, but
Probably
God,
nothing
that
there
sounds
too,
awesome.
new or exciting.
It's gonna yeah. I mean, it's gonna be the same
same basic.
like
but it
skeleton.
looks. I mean, it looks awesome. You got to have all three. I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like kind of a collection thing, and then you know, it's a 80s icon, 90s iconic.
80s iconic. 80s iconic. 80s iconic. Can't do an
This is
episode
just
without.
an 80s iconic fucking kit
Dude,
right here.
did you know that I actually went to the USA Gundam store
Man,
in Daytona
you can
Beach
eat my butt on
a
that
couple
one.
a month and a half ago? Well, you didn't make it with me on that trip.
Oh, weird, huh?
There's some silly stuff that I'm excited about that I had to make a note of. The Hello Kitty Zaku, both the regular and the Char's version, looks so sick with
Yeah.
the visor.
I think it's cute.
It's
Cute as fuck.
I'm getting like 10 of those.
I want it like tattooed.
That one, oh god, yeah, that would
That'd
be
be sick, right?
Yeah. Also, end of the year, January next year, and then the SD New Gundam expansion set, which I think looks absolutely sick. I want every scale of New Gundam like side by side with each other, like the SD, the high grade, the real grade, the master grade, perfect grade. I don't think there actually is a perfect grade, but should
Yeah,
be.
and then I also heard the Vercon New Gundam is like not very enjoyable as a experience. So
Yeah, it looks really good, but I think it's one of those like kind of flimsy deals.
yeah, the funnels I don't think stay on very well,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
Now we have some stuff coming from. You got some cool stuff on the way. Broke.
Yeah. I mean, that was cool. The Gundam Expo thing. I thought it was gonna be cooler than it was, and I guess that's kind of on me not recognizing what the Gundam base has usually. I don't think I've seen certain kits and I'm like, oh wow, that's exclusive. Like the RX Master Grade, like in the color way of the Gundam base and stuff, which is cool. But
And like
man,
and
it's
the
just
water slide decals versus like the
Yeah.
actual like sticker style decals.
right.
That's cool, I think, and I love the color scheme of that. So that's one I think that that's worth coughing up the money for.
Yeah, it's just a lot of clear plastic for what they were doing.
Yeah, everything's just clear. Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of bummed out. Like there was a couple that looked cool. I think the Moon Gundam looked really cool, though I did not get it. But
Yeah,
the one I think I got the Double O
get-
Riser.
yeah, Double
Or the
Riser. Did you get the Earth 3 one too?
Yeah, I got Earth 3. Like I think Earth,
Earth
3
3
is
was
cute.
probably my
Yeah.
favorite out of all those like clear kits.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like whatever.
that was the one that stood out to me. I was like, oh, like I could see this like being the original sort of take on this whole thing. Like it looks
Yeah.
awesome. Like the rest of them just look kind of weird. Like I don't know.
Yeah, again.
Some of the Trans Am 00 ones looked cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Those-
I think
those-
that I got the high grade of a Trans Am because the all red
Yeah.
look kind of fit, but like the new Gundam
Meshes well with that
clear
color.
was could have lived without that. I don't know.
The rest of
I think
them,
it's more on me
not good.
recognize like I didn't understand. For some reason, I just thought it was going to be like maybe some new stuff, but it was really just like it seemed like a clearance of their existing stock.
Yeah, and they just wanted to throw some clear
Which is
plastic
cool that
in the machines.
I guess it's like cool that they're making it available to
Yeah.
us.
That whole new philosophy on that is definitely good. That, it's premium Bandai, but you're not going to have to spend $300 through some
Right.
third party to get it. I got a couple of the injection machine.
Yeah, I didn't even ask. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about my kids for sure.
We got the little injection machine kits. We're both gonna have one of those soon. We'll post some pics. That's fun. That's just funny. The little the ramen cup one.
Yeah.
We didn't
yeah,
get
the
that, but
injection.
that's just
I want that. Like, I
it's
don't know.
so silly.
That's gonna be chilling for me here.
Yeah. And then I got a high grade RX with a metallic gloss injection. I really only bought it because it came with the little stand. It was like $12, but it comes with this cool ass like Gundam base, like little stand for it.
Dude, I really
so.
wanted the stands too. It sucks.
Yeah.
There was like a Gundam base clear, and then
yeah. Some of the stands they had, I feel like were
it was like a blue clear.
highlights
I saw
of it.
one on Twitter like a couple days ago that was Gundam base exclusive, and it bummed me out because those were gone.
Yeah.
When I say gone, I mean
I woke up the next morning wanting to buy the Gundam base RX Master Grade, and it was just. I don't even think it lasted more than an hour probably on the pre-orders page.
Yeah, probably not.
I was like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and order it. Like it'll still be there. And
nope.
no. So whoever bought all of them, you're on my shit list.
Oh, you can just buy it for like $300.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Anything else? Anything new coming out in the Gunpla world that you want to talk about? Anything that we kind of missed or anything? Not even new, but just something you made.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's probably like all the new stuff. I just I don't know. I've
Any
got
kiss
like
your
a
eye
decent
in?
backlog at this point.
Yeah. Kind of
But it's just hard because again, like we're moving so soon, and it's like I want to start something, but then I'm also like, well, I should just leave it in the box because then I have to worry about like getting it there in one piece, and then
I keep having like visions of how I'm gonna transport everything, and I'm like, okay, I'll lay everything flat in the box, and I'm like, no, because if it goes like that, like every V fin's gonna break, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm already having anxiety about it. And having to start packing.
I know you kind of like broke down a few of them, but I've got all
put
mine,
a lot,
like in
lot
stock.
of like, spare parts together and kind of cut out the artwork. I like to save the artwork.
I mean, honestly, maybe we'll just like hopefully.
Ideally, that's like the
or
last
something.
thing I want to move. Like I want to do all the other stuff first, and then do the Gundams last.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if anything breaks, I'm just gonna break down.
Battle damage.
No, it's shit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so we'll be looking to the future for kits soon.
Well,
Post
kits, and then
move.
also like hopefully we'll have a fucking sweet ass setup. Like right now we're doing it in my room.
Yeah, we'll have.
It's kind of weird. This is where like I usually sleep, which is very
It's a weird
interesting.
way of saying jerk off.
No.
We just went from PG-13 to rated R.
Rated R. That's a good album by Queens of the Stone Age. Not kidding.
It is. It is.
Yeah, you haven't even listened. I swear to God.
So you don't know what I've listened to.
Oh, really? Rush 2112.
Yes, it's the greatest album ever. written.
Yes.
Real grade Force Impulse. Let's talk about this kid a little bit. I built this.
It looks
This is
good.
mine. It looks good.
Just gonna get like a soundboard. Like anytime you say that, it looks good.
We got to clip it from the Sosby video and like just throw it in there every now and then.
I probably
Looks
said it
good.
like every time. Like the Jake, and I'm like, oh, it looks good.
Ooh,
I mean,
looks good.
it does look good. What do you want me to say?
It looks good.
Oh yeah.
When the kit was released, 2020, everyone knows that price depends. But hey, if you're a USA Gundam Store member, you might get this as your monthly grab because I did,
they
and now
gave
we
it to
have
me.
two, and that's like a $35 kit, so could be worth it.
Yeah, I'm thinking to
depending
come
on whatever they grab off the shelf for you, it could be worth it.
It does look good. I don't know what you want me to say. I love
That's awesome.
the
So
blue.
sick.
There's blue on the chest piece, and blue. I'm noticing it's just now on the shoulders, and it's a baby blue, and I don't know why, but it does look kind of great. I mean, it's all color separated. It's a great kit. I see almost no like color correcting stickers on it
None.
anywhere. And it just looks really cool. Like I love that baby blue. It's a nice because the color scheme is very RX, very yellow, red, blue, white. The black looks cool. I don't know the baby blue. It's so there's two pieces.
Color
There's
correcting
3 pieces.
stickers. You just can't have them.
I don't fuck with them.
What's the scene in the movie where someone tries to tip the guy like $1 and he like grabs the dollar? He's like, ugh, and like he's like disgusted by it. Like, that's how I feel like when I pull out a sticker sheet and I see like a big
bunch
like
of them,
triangle
like,
that's like yellow,
sucks.
and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
No way.
I again, that's why thing about building the Shining Gundam, like you know the big
the good old
black
days.
ones that go on like the front little plating and the feet.
Yeah,
like,
and the little.
Come on, imagine that kit 2020. It's been about 20 goddamn
Honestly,
years.
it might have more color correcting stickers in 2020.
Oh god.
And somehow that's still one of the most impressively solid master grades I've ever built.
I think it's the screw in the knees.
Yeah, you literally get a little screwdriver. What happened to that, man?
I thought nothing of it, and now it's like
if I
it's
got
like
a kit with screws
heresy,
now,
but
a
like
screwdriver. I'm like, what the fuck is
yeah.
this?
But it kind of is
building
sick
a
as
desk.
fuck. Like, are you kidding me? The knee is probably never gonna lose. Like it's
Structural integrity.
And,
Never.
and if it did, you could just go buy
Another screw.
Honestly, I'm kind of about bringing it back.
The guy who invented that at Bandai is like fired now. Like he must have got let go because there's no more screws in any of the kit.
We should start a GoFundMe.
Oh man,
Start our own master kit line, model kit line.
they just need to put out more G Gundam kits. I mean, how many times do we have to say it? You know, we got millions
Dude,
of listeners
it's
out here
unreal.
that agree with us.
Yeah, seriously, we could change the face of Gunpla. Like our fingers are on the detonator.
Bandai, we're about to push the big red button.
You don't want to see what we're capable of.
You don't.
So, anyways, the Force Impulse. Tell me more. Was it fun? Did you like it? Is
Awesome,
it cool?
amazing. It's exactly what you'd expect for a real grade made post like 2018. Undergating everywhere, just absolutely rock solid. Awesome accessories, attention to detail is just could not be overstated. Like just amazing. Decals are great. I really liked it because it comes with like 2 little planes in it. So you know, I had one of the little planes and I was running around the house like
Yeah.
so that was
And
fun.
we were all kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, yeah. And then Cassie saw me, and then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry you had to find out like this.
Yeah.
I'm actually an 8-year-old in a 29-year-old's body. But it was really fun.
29?
Yeah, I'm old, man.
28.
Getting up there.
Feels bad, man.
Youngster. I'm starting to hear my knees pop when I wake
Dude, my
up in the
back's starting to hurt. What is that?
I already had back surgery, and my back's starting to hurt again. I'm ready for like a second.
Oh, man.
Let me back under. Let's fix it up.
Let's go.
But yeah,
Gundam
awesome build
Icy.
strength, undergated, great decals, awesome accessories, color separation everywhere. Amazing, so fun, and you get a nice little backpack flyer thing you can stick the other jet on, and the other jet, the white one, looks super sick when it's attached to the backpack. The blue one is like part of its like backpack and torso, and
Can
the way
it-
you attach it all is
Can it
nuts.
stand without using...
It can. It's just it's not difficult. It's just like you have to have it angled the right way, and I lost patience with it. So, but the cool thing is it'll always bail you out of a weird pose because you can just like always use the
True.
2 back things to like kind of stand on, and
Yeah.
it'll just like stand there. But it will stand without having to
So
do
you
that.
think of it as more of a feature than a...
It's a feature, not a
negative
bug.
aspect. Okay, a
It's
bug.
not a bug. It's a feature. Yeah, it's solid as hell. I mean, and the articulation is incredible. Like full bend everywhere. The shoulders move like crazy in and out. Probably the best like crunch I've seen ever. Absolutely amazing, and it looks awesome. It's a great kit.
This is the first time we've actually, like, you built this, and
It's the first time we've like talked about it. Really,
we're talking about it, but also I have it in the backlog because you gave me yours.
Oh yeah, we have a second one, so you'll find out all about it.
It's kind of like
It's fun.
I'm getting like a preview kind of.
Yeah, no, it's super fun.
So I guess that like makes me wonder how enjoyable was building it.
Awesome, man. I mean, all the real grades lately have just been so fun. I'm really starting to like want to shift towards buying pretty much every new real grade that comes out, and I'm not really interested in. I mean, the new master grades that they've been putting out are awesome. Obviously, like the ones that we've reviewed are great, and I definitely want to pay attention to the new master grades. But I'm way more excited for all the new real grades they put out.
Honestly, I think I might be too, just because of the kits that they're like kind of choosing to.
Yeah, I mean,
do.
Like, oh my God, they're doing a new Verkaw. What's the Verkaw going to be this year? Oh, it's the like Wing Zero.
Right,
custom.
but like in the real
great.
grade line, they're doing the Avas, which is like sick.
Avas.
I would have done if it was a master grade. I would have bought them.
Yeah,
but it happens to be the real grades. It's like, is there the more leniency? Is there possibly a scenario where they're in the real grade waiting room and their planning room and they're thinking like, what's a series that we haven't really gone in on, and then they start drawing up plans for the Bolt Gundam in real grade, you know, like
I was just thinking real grade Zoids.
I'd fuck with that, dude. I want one of those Kotobukiya. Kotobukiya.
Yeah.
Dude, I do it every time. I'm a piece of shit.
That's a hard word.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I want one of those high-end master models so bad. I almost did it
Zoids.
like the other month before I came home.
Zoids fans, stay tuned. The Zoids are coming. Trust me.
I can't decide between Liger Zero. Well, I think Liger Zero is on my bottom, but Blade Liger and Berserk Fury, or Berserk Führer if you're like a stickler, but or spending like $300 and getting one of the like the Genosaur, the Geno Breaker, or
what's the turtle Buster Tortoise or something like that?
Yeah,
or?
probably the turtle with the huge fucking gun at the front of it.
I want that one.
Yeah,
that's the one I'm looking at. So yeah, great across the box, or
great across the box.
Great across the box. You heard it here. Baby Gundam said it.
No, that should be our thing. Instead of the board, we're talking about the box that it comes in.
Yeah, it's great across the box. Actually, yeah, we could spin this into where it's not embarrassing that I said. Yeah, great, it's great across the box.
We got to start developing our thing. It's time.
I'd rather just copy everyone else.
Yeah, I mean that's
fuck
what.
It.
Hey, if that's what sells, I guess we'll sell out. But for now,
I will sell out so fast.
We will sell out so fucking hard.
Trust me. Idea. When I'm thirsty, all I think about is selling out.
We can't. Is selling? Do you think if we were like gonna sell out, we can't like cuss as much? Which I think is lame.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, how many F words do we get per podcast before they actually take us off? No. Joe Rogan cusses.
Yeah.
We're like the Joe Rogan of Gunpla. People have said that. I heard one guy say that.
I don't. Oh, man, that sucks.
So the Joe Rogan of... Did I say Joe Rogan of podcast or Gunpla? I said Gunpla, right?
For the Joe Rogan.
I'm freaking myself out. I'm starting to think about Joe Rogan. I'm like tripping on LSD over here.
Dude, have you ever... there are some like good interviews that he does, but it's like I find myself realizing the ones that I actually enjoy are the ones where he barely speaks.
Yeah.
And like he does like bring up good like he'll follow with whatever the interviewee is talking about, and he does have good questions. It's just like, man, when he starts fucking talking, dude, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut.
You know how I feel about Joe Rogan, but
I've heard it.
Love him.
The show is awesome.
I mean, if I had to break everything down, I'm not going to do it. But let's just say that overall, I'm going to give the Force Impulse a
9 out of
9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, F it. Why not? Every real grade is going to be good. Okay, 2018, you're like, every real grade has fucking sucked up till now. And then like, oh man, that real grade's awesome. That real grade's awesome. Oh no, that real grade's the best one. Oh no, that one is. It's just gonna get better and better. You know what this is. It's awesome. It's amazing. We're gonna have to redo the scale because everything's great now.
Yeah, maybe we should raise the bar because like, what's a kit we just hate besides like the Banshee, that high grade Banshee,
God,
which was a miserable
poop tier.
Yeah. If you're listening, we got a new tier for you. And it's poop.
I don't know. I can't really think about kits that I mean, there's kits. Every kit I have a problem with. Probably this one would be that the backpack's heavy, but I don't even know if that's
All right. So
that just means the backpack's like solid. Like it doesn't even mean that it's like bad or like poorly designed.
yeah,
You
but
can get a
doesn't
pose
it mean
without
like
it leaning on
should
it.
be accounted for? Like I don't know. I'm not an
I don't
engineer.
know what the rules are for this.
I don't-
We're supposed to be creating the rules for this. Anyways, Force Impulse is awesome. Buy it.
If this is any lower, that means like okay, if we adjusted our scaling system, we padded it,
We do it
were
to
like,
20.
We're like this is a 7. Oh, you know what? Maybe like out of a higher number would be better. Like maybe out of 100, like an 80. So like okay, Dynamez 10 out of 10, not 100 out of 100.
You
though.
knew we weren't going to do an episode without bringing out Big D.
Big D's.
Big D.
Got it. But like, okay, so like the Dynamos though, there's never going to be a kit that's 100 out of 100, right? That's impossible.
Yeah.
So,
Except for Big D.
no, Big D's not even 100 out of 100.
Come on. You put the decals on and then all of a sudden you liked it less.
Well, yeah, exactly. There you go. That's the reason. Are you
Or the
kidding me?
decals suck. Okay, so
So like, what
they don't
about-
suck. I think they look awesome.
No, they don't suck. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
not every fucking toy that we build
There's just gotta
can be like the best. Like
It's
that's
so
all I'm
fun.
saying.
What we have to do is go back and buy terrible kits that were made before, whenever they
I
got.
don't want to do that. I'm good.
I'll do that.
You do that.
I'll handle that
Yeah,
side. I'll buy all the
I'm
trash
gonna
kits.
chill.
You can review all the good ones. That way, there's at least balance to the channel.
Yeah, so I'll get like the wing Verka. And
I
then
mean,
you
not that
can go
anyone really
buy-
cares what our opinion is on this kind of. Anyone who wants to buy it, it's a real grade made in 2020. Like, buy it.
Maybe we should change the rating to yes or no.
Yeah, like buy or nigh.
Yeah, but what is it? If I fly, you
Fly
buy.
fly or die. That'll be our scale.
Hey, fly or die. Well, I mean, he's.
I'm flying with
again.
this bad boy.
Okay, true.
Yeah, I'm flying with that bad boy. Yeah, because then that kind of takes into account everything, like the price point, the things you want to knock it for,
You know what I kind of hate? I don't know why. I'm actually
fly or die
I'm
system?
just literally I'm into the fly or die system. I was literally just actually gonna talk shit for no reason.
dude, that's what we're here for, man. That's why people
just,
come to our
like,
channel and listen to this.
I have Core Gundam right here. and,
Oh
like,
boy, here we go.
I don't know when people like reviewers, people on YouTube, people that aren't me, they're just like, yo, this is the scale of something. Enjoy it. Like, I don't really give a shit.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Well, that's why
I probably wouldn't have bought Sazabi if I didn't know that it was like way bigger than most 1/44th scale
Well,
models.
then you're
Because I didn't know
a
that.
sheep. First of all,
Bah, I
Yeah.
told you that in the beginning. I was. Put me in a field to feed me grain.
Did you see the Core Gundam that had like every attachment attached? Dude, it was so
Wait,
funny.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Like all the Build Divers parts.
Oh god, I don't think I could find it. If
Did
I
you see
wanted
the
to.
ramen noodle Gundam?
Oh yeah, that shit was hot. I saw that a couple years ago.
Man,
Yeah, you saw-
I'm always late to all the memes.
Yeah, you smell bad too.
I smell like poop.
Yeah, you
I
smell
smell
pretty
like
good.
Banshee Norn high
I'll
grade.
never be. Dude, this shit was so funny. It had all of the attachments as the legs and the arms, and it looked so stupid. Dude, the internet is
Well-
actually like very wild. You ever thought about that?
Yeah, I don't think it's like actually good for people. I think it's actually kind of made us all assholes and narcissistic pieces of trash.
Yeah, but you think that outweighs like?
But I'm also trying to like make a podcast, so it's like I'm in that group of people that I hate.
So
So
you-
I'm okay with it.
I know
but
you
I
hate
hate
yourself.
it, but I love it.
So,
So,
and I know I hate myself. So I guess we're.
it's
cool.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, the internet's great. I mean, like there's been cancer research. Cross country. We got like memes. I mean, you get the best of both worlds. Like It depends how you spin it, but overall, I think it's been terrible.
So sick. You're the best. You know that?
You are.
Got cancer research and memes. Like, we did it.
It's the internet, man, and Gunpla podcasts. Who knew?
Dude, for real. God,
Imagine telling a person in World War
II
II in the trenches, taking grenades, that like one day the reason they are fighting is so that these two assholes can talk about toys on the internet. Something to think about.
I am kind of thinking. I've actually been listening to a podcast on it's like 6 parts, 3 hours each on World War One.
That's going to be our
funny
next
how you
podcast.
say that.
World War 1.5.
It's going to be 6 parts, 4 hours each on the different parts of.
Stay tuned because the
Gundam.
Puddle of Mudd
Pick a Gundam.
podcast
I
is
forgot.
next. Yeah,
Podcast
we got a lot on the schedule. Any final thoughts about the Force Impulse? Any what do you think? You didn't
I feel
build
like
it.
I should be asking you that. I mean, I think that I don't like the backpack.
You don't like it?
Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe. You're talking shit when like people like say they don't like the way something looks and you like it. Like a reviewer's like, yeah, I don't really like the way it looks, and you're like, I like the way. Like, I literally just sat down and just said, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like the design, that's like it's you can't. I don't know. My favorite Gundam design is Tequila Gundam. Bandai Master
That's
Grade
not
Tequila
true.
Gundam. Get on it. But, you know, I can't convince someone that a design is cool. I like the design of this, but I mean, I love the strike design, the freedom design. I mean,
Yeah, but you've actually
all
watched,
three pretty much
you've
the
watched
same.
Seed.
I've also watched Seed, but I think even without watching Seed, I never watched Seed Destiny, and I like that. So even without watching it, I'd probably like the design. I mean, it's just super like edgy, edgelord sort of design.
This is Edgelord?
I think so. Yeah, but I like it. I mean, what am I gonna pilot some teddy bear? I wish
Yeah.
GBN
guy?
was real.
Dude, I could like I already like I kind of just like started playing WoW again just to I don't know kill fucking.
This is a World of
time.
Warcraft podcast now.
Yeah, and it's like I think if GBN were real, I'd be done.
Oh,
son.
dude.
I'd be all
Oh
in.
my god, I would sell everything I own to live as long as possible in my house
And like the idea of like
just to play GBN.
Like,
I would get
building-
so greasy.
something. And
It's
it
scanning it.
affects like the stats or something, you know. Like there's like you added the something arm and it fucking saved you in some
All for
fucking
$15 a month.
fight. Yeah. Oh.
You know the episode where in anyone who hasn't finished Build Divers Re-Rise, close your ears for a second. You know the episode when Hiroto is like freaking out on the rock and he's like crying and like because
Who's
he's
Hiroto? Is that the main
Hiro-
guy?
the main guy in Build Divers Re-Rise.
Okay.
Did you even watch the show,
I
man?
did. I liked it. I just like I don't know.
You know when he's like freaking out, crying on top of the rock, and like May is trying to like comfort him, and he's just like crying. Like imagine like what he's doing in real life. Like he's sitting at that like desk with this like VR helmet on, just like like screaming
everybody
at the top
around
of his
him is
lungs.
like,
yeah, everyone like playing in the game next to him is like, dude, is this guy playing the same game? He's freaking out. I think that would be so funny. Oh, GBN.
I didn't think about that. Dude, well, I mean, I kind of have because I'm like, it's kind of
Why is every time he goes in to play the game, there's no one else there?
yeah,
Dude, if
Isn't
that
like
was
the
real
most
life,
popular fucking game on the planet. Like,
no
he has
one's
a room to himself.
always has the room to himself. It's like, why? Like, if that game was real, it would be packed. There'd be lines down the
Yeah.
block.
Oh, maybe they were quarantining.
Oh, yeah. They predicted coronavirus. Bill Divers Re-Rise, you did it again.
Yeah, that would be stupid. But like,
It's real, though.
oh, okay, so in that scenario, you have to go to a place to do this like full-on virtual.
Yeah, why can't you do it at home?
experience. You can't afford the.
It's like a...
can't afford the GTX 380 RTX.
yeah, it's like an internet cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
I wouldn't want to
Kinda
go.
seems
I wouldn't
cool.
want
I
to go
think-
put on that dirty ass VR helmet though. After once
They did
wearing
not
it.
talk about the pricing of GBN. It can't be free.
There was a lot of questions I had about GBN, but I feel like
Why were there no ads? Like that should be lit over the ads and bots.
they're like fighting to like save Seltsum, like that epic song is playing, and all of a sudden it's like a fucking pop up like hot moms in your area want to meet up. And it's like you gotta like go in and like click out of it, and it's like da, 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 da. Oh, it's like all right, I'm back in. That song slaps, dude.
Yeah,
The music
hard.
in that show is so good.
All right, Jug, play it right here.
Jug, play it right here.
It's not gonna happen. Who am I kidding?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I don't know if I wonder if I'll actually. So like we send this to our buddy Jug at Rarefield Recordings. Plug it.
But oh my gosh,
Who knows
guys,
if he'll hear this
guys,
part
listen.
specifically.
Listen to me. This podcast is made possible thanks to our longtime partner, Rarefield Recordings. If you're in need of an audio engineer for anything, mixing and mastering music, even live recorded performances, podcasts, if you're a rapper, all right, and you're in need of an original and hard-hitting beat, we've been there. If you're a rapper, you need a beat that slaps. If you need anything, Rarefield is the place you want to go. Competitive pricing and detail-oriented mixing and mastering tailored to your style. All right? Your style, the style you want is what you're going to find. You're going to have to hit them up on Instagram at Rarefield Recordings to find out more. But do it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounded so legit.
Any final notes?
No, honestly, I think this is kind of cool. I'm digging the hopefully just maybe relaxed nature of maybe what we're trying to do. We'd love any input.
Yeah.
Any
suggestions, there might be
really?
people, there might be a person out there that watches this and, maybe they were more into the review style and maybe not so into the lax style. And I just ask those people, stay patient with us. All right. We're going to find out a healthy way to balance all of this, a way to bring you content that you want to see in the way that you want to see it. And we are still reviewing kits. We're still going to be rating them. Like I said, Force Impulse is a fly. Or a 9, depending on the style of
or
review
like
you
a
like.
86, whichever. We'll settle on something eventually, but
Exactly.
until then,
We're going to bring you what you want to see. Is just something we're going to try to sort of pivot towards. And
yeah, who knows? I know that the camera just had stopped recording, so we'll
keep the audio
working
going.
on it.
Yeah, we still got the audio going. Guys, if you want to follow us, we are on just about everything imaginable.
We've said this a few times, so let's actually say it correctly.
Yes.
Instagram for sure. Twitter for sure.
For sure.
Chris here actually runs the Instagram, and I do the Twitter, in case anybody was ever curious for probably not any reason. But
we both run this fucking Gunpla game. Yeah, that's for sure.
Hey, watch out, mother. We run this shit.
Yeah, we talk shit.
I love talking shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Yo, hit us up. Tell us what you want to
If
talk
you want to
shit
see
about.
more shit talk, I want to see it in the comments.
Yeah. Okay, Twitter, Instagram. I started a Patreon, but we haven't really figured out how to kind of, bring that to life yet.
But here's what's going to happen. If you donate to the Patreon, what you're donating towards is the cause right now. And the cause is
motivation
putting out more content, putting it out more frequently, more regularly with more professional style, editing and things.
Yeah.
It's going towards the cause. And we just can't thank you enough if you do something like that because you're going to get shout outs, on all the podcast episodes. We love you. Our supporters mean everything to us. But that's basically it right now. We're going to come up with a more sophisticated style tier thing for Patreons down the road. We're still getting it, kind of all of our chickens in the coop right now. We just got shirts today. So we're riding high
real,
right
they
now.
look
But
so
we're going to have to figure some shit out.
Post those on Instagram and probably Twitter. But
And if you want a
so
shirt
cool.
or if you want a hoodie or if you want something with our logo on it, let us know, message us or something, and we can work out a deal. Like I said, our good friends at Aesthetic Print Design, printingiscool.com. Printingiscool.com. They hook it up. So, we'll figure out a way to ship you a shirt, at basically, minimal cost. Whatever you want, if you want to see that, if you want it, let us know.
So Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I think you can find those through a couple different apps. And then YouTube. YouTube is the big one. That's what, maybe you're watching it on there, or maybe you're listening to the podcast. We do have a couple YouTube videos. We have our podcast up there. I'm working on a build video that will hopefully be up this week. With all the music done by Rarefield.
Yeah.
Which is super sick.
Special shout out to Rarefield again.
Yeah.
Made our signature beat.
Yeah, for real.
Which you hear in the beginning and the end. So.
And you might hear very, very soon. Sick. It's so sick.
If you like what you hear there, go check him out.
I love hearing Domo. Like, we hear the beginning a lot, but at the end, he's like, oh shit, how does it start? It says like...
And I've got these gold fingers.
Yeah. And it ends like he finally does it, and he goes, "Here I go, shining."
Yes.
And then you hear the actual like audio, like it sounds so cool.
Yeah, he did an absolutely amazing job with our theme song. He does just great work all around.
That. I listen to it in my free time.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
So if you like to bring out the flavor, you like to do a little rapping here and there, hit him up. His beats go hard.
They do go hard. You'll hear him.
A wonderful audio engineer. So.
Look out for all of it in the Crossbone build video that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Should be.
And that video should be going up pretty soon here.
Yeah. Actually,
it might have already been up
by the time this comes out.
Yeah. So hope you liked it.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought about it.
Yeah. Wow.
Crossbone's cool. We're going to have an episode where we go over the Crossbone.
Yeah,
that might be our next one. So
yeah,
we'll figure it out. But
right on.
Any final thoughts?
It's like the fourth time, but no. No final thoughts.
I guess I just keep expecting you to ask me if I have any final thoughts because I've got like a million final thoughts.
Oh my God, I guess I don't. Any final thoughts? You kind of are a thought. Nah. All right. Yo, we're Baby Gundam.
We're Baby Gundam. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening.
Chilling.
If you made it this far, you are a trooper. You're a king.
Yeah, that's true.
Or a queen.
Thank you.
Or anything in between. You're what you want to be. Life is good, man.
Life is good.
All right.
Well,
we're Baby Gundam.
We'll see. We're Baby Gundam.
Signing off.
Later. Peace.
Printingiscool.com.
Printingiscool.com. Rarefield Recordings. Something. Probably not.
Check it out on Instagram.